Buenas a todos, gentucillas y gentucillos de YouTube. Estamos aquí con el Call of Cthulhu, o Call of Cthulhu, o como lo queráis llamar. Y lo habíamos dejado, en la parte número 3 estamos, perdón. Y lo habíamos dejado, si mal no recordamos, en el manicomio este en el que se encuentra nuestro protagonista, Edward Pierce, después de sobreponerse a la gruta esa submarina, a la cueva submarina donde estaba esa secta con ese Charles Hawkins, mutado en un hombre calamar, y nuestro héroe había salido de aquella manera y ahora se encontraba aquí en esta especie de manicomio, o no sé, o sanatorio, ¿no? Aquí vemos cómo se tambalea. Se tambalea un poquito, investigando cositas. Y teníamos una cosa extraña que ver, que era que el señor Bradley, que pensábamos que se había muerto, pues apareció aquí como si nada. Vale. Aquí vemos un montón de personas convulsionando. El tal Leviatán hablando. Vale.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Bueno, vemos que era una especie de ensoñación.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Vale, nos despierta Marie Colden.
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Vale.
Wait a minute.
Vale, aquí le podemos preguntar cositas. Vamos a desbloquear esta, que hemos desbloqueado, perdón. ¿Qué le hacen a los pacientes?
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Bueno, no podemos hablar con los siguientes diálogos, así que nada. Vale, tenemos el mechero y todo. A ver.
What does this mean?
Vale, podemos aquí hacer una reconstrucción.
Am I in an asylum?
Drogas.
What did they inject him with?
Están inyectando con cosas.
What did he write about the painting?
Vale, escriben cosas en las paredes.
Sarah.
Sara. Vale. No vamos a hablar nada más. Ah, aquí. Vale, aquí tenemos una especie de informe.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Vale. Sarah Hawkins lo visitaba este señor. Vemos que dice, no puedes escapar, él vendrá a por ti. Ahora, vale, el pentagrama este.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
Bueno. Hemos reconstruido todo. Uy.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Hay una silla. Están todas cerradas.
Poor wretch.
Vale, se ve que no se puede abrir nada. Aquí. Así que nada.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care.
Me ponen nervioso los gritos estos.
Place as if
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Vale. A ver.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
A ver si te... Vale, podemos meternos aquí. No entiendo esta parte.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left.
Locked.
They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all,
Vale,
look at the
aquí
wheels.
tenemos cosita.
What could this machine be used for?
Vale, aquí tenemos una historial médico de Francis Sanders que dice, según este informe, el paciente está aquejado de psicosis. En un ataque de delirio se arrancó sus propios ojos. Especie de máquina.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Vale, aquí podemos escondernos otra vez.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Uy, ¿ahí hay alguien?
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything? What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load. Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Worse and worse.
Vale, vemos aquí cosas con las que están experimentando.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Todo muy extraño. Vale, sé que hay muchas zonas por aquí.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the
Al borracho
storm it's
este.
brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Vale.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do?
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
What is well enough inside? I feel it in my and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing foam.
Vale, aquí está el guardia. A ver. No, aquí no hay nada.
If I walk, I do not stop.
Don't let me sleep in here.
Catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not...
Vale. Hostia, hay muchas celdas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Todas repetitivas, también hay que decirlo.
No, not 6. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's 4 days at most.
Nos metemos aquí para que no nos vea.
Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right. It's the date. It's the dates that the spread. That's the problem. I don't know what this date is, but the calculations, they're right. 4 days maximum. 5 at the most.
Vale, aquí viene el guardia este. Vale, me estoy perdiendo un poquito. A ver.
It's done. Now for the others.
Hombre, los archivos. A ver, vamos a ver qué encontramos aquí. Esto es como una especie...
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Vale. Esto es de Sarah Hawkins. Dice que fue internada en Riverside tras varios ataques de demencia poco antes de su muerte. No era la primera vez que intentaba incendiar la mansión.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
Vale, un documento donde se relata que Irene Sanders, esposa de Francis Sanders, internó a su marido al ver que exhibía síntomas graves de locura. Vale.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Vale. Bueno, y ahora creo que sí que le podemos dar al botoncito este.
I can still increase the load.
Vale. Nos quedan dos. ¿Estarán por aquí?
Exactly what I need.
Who's there?
Estos hijos de puta. Hostia, estamos jugando ya aquí con fuego, ¿eh?
Is there anybody around here?
Usa, menos mal que tenemos el indicador.
Come on, show yourself.
Perfect. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Come on, show yourself.
Vale, perdonad que no estaba hablando, que estaba un poco ocupado. Y ahora nos metemos aquí en el este, que me parece que al meterse uno en el sofá, digo, en el armario, se resetea la situación. A ver. Vale. Vale, ahí hay un tío. Vale, la controvertida práctica de la sangría se sigue practicando en la actualidad.
I'll go take a look.
This way.
Vale, me han pillado. Vale, pues nada, vamos a darle al último punto de control y ya está. Vamos, que tampoco es mucho más complicado. Pero ¿quién me detecta? ¿Por qué me detecta si no he hecho nada?
I think we got a walker.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
A ver, esto es medicina.
There's no such thing. They've
Vale, historia de la medicina del siglo XIX. Fruto del trabajo colosal de un aristócrata, perteneciente a un dilatado linaje de galenos, esta obra enciclopédica analiza la medicina del siglo pasado, más completa que trabajos anteriores. Hace mención detallada de ciertos métodos utilizados en África y Asia.
created derivatives of all
Vale, somníferos.
my new friend's sleeping pills.
No entiendo esto, ¿por qué se pone así? Le da como miedo al protagonista. Vale. Se va cerrando, vemos el círculo este de niebla. Ahora vamos a salir. Pues veo que no pasa nada. Ok. Vale, ahí está la cocina. Aquí estaba donde vinimos. Vale, breviario de medicina. La basura está de la medicina.
You'll find me. Save it. Let's calm down.
Bueno, nos hemos ocultado otra vez en otro armario. Es un poco complicado guiarse, ya que no tenemos un minimapa.
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Vale, por aquí vinimos, pues, así que nada. Vale, nos queda aquí, vemos que nos quedan dos. Las dos que están como bajas. Y habrá que encontrarlas, digo yo. Una estaba ahí. Ah, los cables a lo mejor te indican dónde están cada una. A ver. Bueno, o no. O no, simplemente te indican cualquier otra cosa. No, no, sí, los cables te indican, más o menos. Porque hay uno azul. Después, vamos a ver una cosa. El amarillo lo tenemos también bien. Y nos queda el rojo y el verde, ¿vale? El verde viene por aquí. Viene por aquí y se pierde por ahí abajo. Bueno, sigue por ahí. A ver, vamos a seguir al verde. A ver A ver, seguimos el verde, el verde. Vale, el verde está aquí.
It's locked.
Ay. Vale, el verde está ahí. Cruzando como esa puerta. Pero está cerrada. Claro. Vale, ahora sí que me guío un poco más. Vale, aquí el señor haciendo sus rondas. Pega el bugueo. Vale. A ver. Vale, pues tenemos que ir por aquí, pues.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
A ver, vamos a investigar esto.
Perfect. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
No sé muy bien esto dónde nos lleva. Ah, vale, vale, esto es como un escondite. Vale. Hemos cogido unas pinzas.
The control wheel is missing. This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Vale.
This valve controls the pressure.
A ver. He reparado su máquina lo mejor que he podido. Por desgracia, los conductos están dañados y temo que haya una fuga de gas. Con tan poco tiempo no puedo hacer más. Debo advertirle que si se somete a mucha presión el equipo podría producirse una explosión. Ok. Yo puedo petar esto. Bueno, pues nosotros vamos a seguir. Ya le hemos dado. Vamos a ver esta nota también. Dice, nota para el personal. El incidente de la semana pasada provocó daños significativos en la infraestructura y una interrupción de los experimentos. Esto es inaceptable. A partir de ahora, las manivelas de las llaves de paso del gas se guardarán en el almacén después de usarse. Además, el personal mantendrá actualizado el registro de usos. Ok. Vale. Tenemos que ir por aquí, en cualquier caso. Vamos un poco rapiditos. Vale, nos queda el rojo, si no me equivoco mal. No. A ver, y vamos a seguir al rojo, pues. Vale, ahí estaba el amarillo. Vale, ese hombre está durmiendo tranquilamente.
What carnage.
I'll go take a look. You there.
Ay, nos han pillado. No son todos iguales. Vale, pues nada. Vamos al último punto de control. Vale. Oh, mierda. Vale. Pues vamos un poco más rapiditos ahora que sabemos un poco mejor cómo ir. Vale, sí, vemos que no se ha modificado. Un poco rapiditos. Vale, no veo a nadie más. Ahí me ha pillado.
What carnage.
Who's there?
Vamos a utilizar esto para aburrirlo.
Is there anybody around here?
Vale.
All the levers are activated.
Vale, no hay ninguna cosa para investigar aquí, ¿o qué? Pues no. Se ve que no. ¡Uy! ¡Hijo de puta! Vale. Vale, de momento bien. Y ahora sí.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Bueno. Hemos zafado. Y este hombre,
Doctor, is that you?
el bueno de Francis, que se arrancó los
Don't
ojos.
you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere.
It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
A ver.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me, but he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Vale. A ver.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Vale.
Sanders.
Bueno, y se pone esto sobrenatural.
What the hell? I got it.
Vale.
Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Vale, vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí. No tenemos nada, obviamente. Un escenario un poquito genérico, pero bueno. No.
Damn. The gas.
Uf, lo están drogando.
My head.
Vale.
We need to move on.
El agente Bradley, otra vez. Mansión Hawkins. Pierce despierta en un manicomio. Bueno, esto es lo que la sinopsis de lo que hemos estado haciendo, ¿vale? Que dice que Pierce despierta en un manicomio situado en el sótano del Instituto de Riverside. Allí conoce a la doctora Colden, una amiga de Bradley, que lo ayuda a escapar. Mientras deambula por los pasillos de las instalaciones, dirigidas por el Dr. Fuller, Pierce logra hablar con un tal Francis Sanders. Antes de morir, ante los ojos del detective, acusa a Sarah Hawkins de ser la causa de su tormento. Pierce consigue salir del edificio maldito junto a Bradley y Colden, perdón. Los compañeros de desventura deciden utilizar la mansión de los Hawkins como escondite. Pues muy bien.
Who goes there?
¿Quién anda ahí?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Vale, por cierto, podemos ver aquí un poco los atributos. Tenemos 4. Vale, a ver si teníamos algo. Vamos a darle a percepción, quizás. Vale. Ay, mierda. Uy. Bueno. Vale.
Do what you want. I'm just trying to read.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Vale. Vamos a hablar con
How's our
Bradley.
fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Vale, aquí le podemos decir las cositas.
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
Someone did deface Brendan's statue.
Delinquents. Hoodlums. You got nothing more solid than that?
Bueno, a ver.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the
Decimos que
Institute's basement.
Sarah Hawkins fue internada.
Makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
A ver esto.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Todos están relacionados con el Escila ese. Con el barco.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Vale. Y muchos
Dr. Fuller
cuerpos.
seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Vale. A ver. Vamos a volver y a hablar con Bradley. A ver.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Vio que Charles estaba vivo.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death?
Aquí hay algo
Do you think he
extraño.
covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Y no tenemos la suficiente medicina para
Don't you have anything more concrete,
ver
Pierce?
este diálogo. ¿Debería estar muerto? Necesitamos medicina.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Ok. Pues nada.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Pues nada. Vamos a decirle el último dialoguito.
Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
A ver.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
Esto afectará
I'll
tu
go to see
destino.
Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Vale. Habla con la vida de Sanders. No sabemos muy bien dónde está. Pero en cualquier caso, vamos a salir. Ah, mira, directamente nos lleva. Y nos lleva a la residencia de los Sanders. Vale, Pierce, Colden y Bradley deciden unir sus fuerzas para resolver el caso Sarah Hawkins. Encuentran un rastro nuevo que seguir, el de Francis Sanders, un coleccionista de arte y amigo del artista que murió delante de Pierce. El detective va a su casa con la intención de hablar con la vida acerca del vagabundo, que mencionó el nombre antes de morir. Así que nada.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Hombre, Cat.
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Pues nada.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Vale, ahora es cuando tenemos que... aquí, mira, no se martirice si necesitamos psicología. Vamos a decirle, se lo está
I
tomando muy bien.
expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Vale, mantener para probar elocuencia.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Vale. A ver. Vamos a preguntarle primero... a ver, esto,
Did your
la
husband
desbloqueada.
talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Bueno, y ahora que tenemos un poquito de libertad, vamos a dejarlo aquí, esta parte número 3 de del Call of Cthulhu, o Chulu, o como lo queréis llamar. Lo dejamos aquí en la casa de Francis Sander y averiguando quién es el vagabundo, quién es investigando bien a su mujer y a Kat, que estará por ahí. Y nada, gentucía, nos vemos. Hasta luego.